is Bass now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Flushed out right.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Trying to find Calvin Austin.
And it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now it's Fields.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fields now to throw.
Rolling to his right.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Calvin Austin,
52 yards.
And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking to throw is Williams. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
He's already got one touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
They'll roll him out right. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Extra point by Bass. Up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, He joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now Fields.
He finds his man complete. It's Chandler. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down. In motion, the tight end.
On fourth down, Fields.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Williams from the gun on third down. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So after three drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. There was a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 9.
Barkley inside handoff. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Dancing to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Fields going to move him around.
On 2nd and 7.
Fields
eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Choose. All right. 331. 331. Hey, Ken. Alpha.
Here's Fields. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
What a way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
91 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
To the air, Williams. That's caught by Tucker.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4.
Here we go. You got it.
Here's Fields.
Flush to his right. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Up the middle with Barkley. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He finds Austin complete.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play. To throw is Fields. He's going.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Barkley will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 49.
To throw, Williams.
He'll find Jones again, complete. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle, Jones. And only able to get two here, stopped at the 30.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Williams.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's Williams from the gun on third down.
That is caught.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Timer pass set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3. Fields.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Another 3 and out.
They snap it to Fields.
Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Now a first down carry by Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
This is caught by Tucker.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
And inside give to Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Back to throw. Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Now it's Fields.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Remember the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Fields now to throw.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
First down, Dolphins.
In motion left is Hopkins.
Again, Fields.
Buying time is left. And then it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
T. Higgins.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Justin Fields. A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Hey, remember Monday. Right.
Throwing on second and long.
Fields. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
But it's now third down.
No much, no much. Out, let's go. Left side. Side.
Out of the gun, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Here we go. Green knife. Right.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Here we go, shot. 3-20.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Fields changing the play.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So a big one coming here for Ka'imi Fairbairn. The kick by Fairbairn is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and it Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Here's Fields.
He'll buy some time right.
That's taken in by Higgins.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Now Fields. Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 2. Play action. It's Fields. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This offense so far on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2.
To the air again, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Here's Fields. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That goes for a gain of 31. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here's Chandler.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Ty Chandler.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
To the air, Williams.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To throw, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
At the Dolphins' 37-yard line.
To throw, Williams.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jalen Waddle, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Colts have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Dolphins are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season